and we
Has this always been black, or is this dying too?
no, it's dying because remember we abandoned them, left them for about a couple of days when we went to Barcelona.
Is that all this took for this cactus to dry out?
Apparently, because this place gets almost turned off the light. As if I did all this lighting only to turn it off moments later.
Don't need it.
Yeah, but I guess this is
Good God.
This is how we do intros, right?
Yeah,
It's
this is what they look like.
Yeah.
General rigmarole.
Yeah, yeah. Because I guess, I don't know, was it hot in Manchester when you were away?
No.
Yeah, that's very odd. Because all the other ones as well, they're perfectly fine.
She's looking a bit worse for wear.
You know what, let's just introduce the pod. I feel like you're just attacking me right now. But
Because old man is dead as well. So I'm like, yeah, that's looking a bit shit. Hey!
Hello. Welcome to episode 20 of Why We're Not Recording This.
Mad.
And yeah, I mean, you tried to throw me off last week.
I did, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, 19, no, 20?
20.
Yeah, but that was an interesting conversation. But yeah, and we're back. And actually, I guess I said we're back because we just went to Barcelona.
Yeah.
That was interesting and fun at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry. I guess trying to give context as to, because I just jumped into Barcelona. I don't know.
Yeah. So ultimately, we went to Barcelona with a bunch of your friends.
Yeah. So basically, actually, sorry, and I'm interrupting. But quick housekeeping.
You just said, do I want to give the context, and cut me off for a second.
I just wanna, just quick housekeep. It's like tidying up, you know, like, oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
so,
literally, yeah. I see
it's
that.
housekeep. Mm-hmm. So yeah, quick housekeep. Guys, thanks for tuning in, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. It would be really appreciated. Gang signs are coming.
Yep.
But yes, as you were.
Yes. We went to Barcelona. We got back a few days ago. Mm-hmm. We went to Barcelona with a bunch of your friends just to get out of Manchester for a bit.
Yeah.
And it was great, and it was very different because I hadn't met a lot of the people that we were there with before. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was the only female in the group too, which
that's true.
Was extremely interesting. And I got to meet like a lot of people from a lot of different parts of your
phases of life.
Phases of your life.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
not even phases of your life. Like these people aren't phases of your life. They've like shaped and framed exactly who you are now.
No,
so,
that's true, because I gotta give them homage for that, because that's been the cycle of influence. And to be fair, actually, I guess this conversation today is gonna be about friends, really.
Yeah.
Because even just before when you came in, I don't try to be rude. Sorry, I'm just gonna take it back a notch.
Yep.
To present day. Like I was just on the phone to one of the homies, Will, and I never really talk on the phone when my friend is around, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I did it today, and I felt like it's been a while since I caught up with the homie, just to chop it, like how's life treating me. So yeah, I guess this was this trip. It was just like see the homies, kick it with the homies, and then the funny part whereby Katie's the homie, and it's like, yep, I'm here too.
I'm here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wonder what it looked like from your perspective. I'm still like kind of trying to shape it.
Well, really interesting, because one of the things was like before, as the trip was, so just to further confuse anyone who's watching who wasn't in Barcelona, you didn't know Barcelona was happening. So you didn't know we were going to Barcelona. So this was kind of like a surprise trip that we went on, which was all the more interesting, which was cool because, well, interesting for me because before we were going, all my mind was thinking was like, shit, how is this? Like, I've never felt more conscious of being a female in like an all-male trip ever. Like, I've never really considered that. Like, I have a lot of male friends. I've never really thought about myself as being the only female. But then when it comes to people I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Like, sorry, I'm just trying to...
Yeah.
That's what I'm so curious about your
perspective. Because
like
I was really conscious of people being like, why is she here?
Really?
Even though obviously no one was going to be that,
Yeah,
but I
no,
just kind
yeah.
of thought like,
If you're my friend, I'd like to think it wouldn't be that.
and that's
deep.
what I was thinking. So anyone who's
I
your
was
friend
thinking,
would
it's
not
an
be,
effect. No, I'm joking.
yeah, would not be like, why is this girl coming with us? So I just didn't want anyone to be like, why is she here? Which as soon as we got there and as soon as I met everyone, I was like, you're a dumbass for thinking that. Like, it's
Thank God for
yeah,
that. Shout out to your homies. I knew y'all was
seriously,
cool.
so stupid for thinking that. And then like finally getting there and finally meeting everyone, it was such a good trip. Like it was so cool. I like to think that my female energy was like important in the trip as well, just in terms of like, I don't know how it would have been different if I wasn't there. But I think me being there didn't feel like there was anything, it didn't feel like I was, I know this is going to sound like, no, of course not, but like in the way or like in any kind
That's
of
good.
like,
Oh, that's good. That's
yeah, I
good.
just felt like one of the friends, it didn't even feel like a masculine feminine divide because all of my friends that I've spoke to since the trip who are female are like, oh my God, how was it? And it's like, it was cool. It was Barcelona. Like
Yeah.
it was cool. Yeah, but like, what was it like? And it's like, yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool, man. Like, we've been on a holiday. It was just really, really cool. So I don't really have much to report on in terms of being like the only female in a group of,
Okay.
how many of us was there?
There was maybe 15, 16. Well, 15 plus anyway.
About 15.
Yeah, about 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess my question is really in terms of your perspective.
Yeah.
Because yes, you were the only female. Yes, that's just fair enough. That's cool. But anyways, I'm not going to go into that. But what I was going to say is being the latest friend out
Yes.
of everyone. Because bear in mind, these friendships that I have, and it's people that I talk to daily,
Yeah.
they date back to 20, let's just say 15,
Yeah.
15 plus years.
Yeah.
So it's like you being the most recent,
Yeah.
excuse me, and I mean, you already discussed being a female.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those two compiled together.
Yeah. Okay, so one thing I didn't realize until the
'Cause
first
my
day we got
friends,
there,
I feel like I've got a mix of friends.
you have a wild
But then-
mix of friends.
Which is funny because in the previous episode, or maybe the one before, I think we're talking about music and being cutthroat and hip hop and how, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then only for you to meet my circle of influence.
Yeah.
What was that like? Like,
So
just,
one of the things I didn't realize until I think it was the first night. So we stayed in this like incredible apartment, which was just huge. So most people stayed in this apartment, and then there was a bar downstairs. So we basically met everyone in this bar downstairs. And then I remember I remember realizing like, shit, you're really good at like working a room. That's what I realized because you were like, you would like go around and just make sure that you'd spoken to everyone on that first night, and it was like so genuine and so sincere. But it was on that first night that I realized that I was the latest friend, and I hadn't even considered that. Like, I hadn't even realized that. So you were going around like, yeah, I've known this guy for 15 years. I've known you. And then people were like, how long have you known him for? And I was like 2020, 2021? Is it 2020? But I was like, has it been 2 years? Has it been 2 years? So it was then I was like, oh my God, like, do I know him?
yeah, especially considering...
In the pre-match warm up to this trip, I'd been like, woman, you're a woman going on this trip. And then I got there and it was like, you're the newbie. You're the new one. And you know what? It was so beautiful to realize that I hadn't even realized
Oh, really?
that was a thing. 'Cause, like not at all,
Yeah.
like not at all. But then you've known some of these people for like 20 years.
These
15, 20 years.
They're the homies.
Yeah, so
Right, you go.
from that perspective, it was just so interesting. And bringing it back to this, like how we'd spoken about hip hop in the last episode, there's a lot of people there with like a lot of varied interests in music and a lot of varied interests in just like I kind of want to say cultural differences. Like there was a lot of mixes of people. And first it was kind of like this whiplash of being like, whoa, like, okay, everyone's into so many different things, and like, whoa, you're drinking shitloads, and like, oh, do you know what I mean? Like there was so many different dynamics.
What was the second word? Sorry.
You're smoking. You're
Oh,
about
okay,
to smoke.
okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I was wondering.
No, so there's like loads of different categories of humans, and it all makes sense to who you are. Like all of these people make sense in terms of how you are the way you are, and why you move the way you move, and how you understand how to kind of like move and operate in these. Sorry, I thought something was on fire. In like any given circumstance. Because if everyone there had been like a hip hop head, I don't know, that would have made sense too, but it wouldn't have been like colourful enough to like illustrate like who you are. But there's people there who didn't have an interest in certain things, but had an interest in you. So it was nice because everyone was kind of like there for you.
Oh, that's
which is the most beautiful thing in the world. Like it was so cool to see. So I didn't feel like out of it or cast to any sort of side. I felt like everyone was there for you, and that's what kind of like tied everyone together.
No, to be fair, I do appreciate the homies because I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like I pick up friends over time, but usually the real friends stick around, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like everyone who was there, like, we talk quite often. It's not like, I know they date back ages, but I don't know. There's a certain frequency that, well, you know, if you're friends, you ain't gotta say nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like not even in the sense of like saying words or whatever. It's just like, yo, every time I see you, nothing but love.
Yeah.
Nothing but love. Like and also like so it was nice.
And they are the best friendships. The ones where it's like I don't need you to pick up your phone every single time. I don't need you to be there all the time. But when we do come together, it's like the best thing ever. And spiritually knowing that someone is there is better than someone just being on the other end of the phone, just texting you back all the time, because that's like a codependence thing, which I don't quite like.
Here's another question for you. What was it like witnessing pretty much, I don't know if it's masculine energy, if you want to call it masculine energy, or kind of the sort of independence in people that were there? Because I feel like my home is just like, there's this thing that lingers, including you, we just do what we want.
Yeah.
It's like, beep what you heard, I'ma do me. Yeah,
Okay. So Prince framed this in the most perfect way, and I can't like move on from this, but like there was one day where we were trying to get bikes. We were gonna get bikes, we were gonna go cycle around, cool. And then basically we were trying to get from point A, the apartment, to point B, which was the beach. And like in between, just to watch this like firework of people being like, I'm gonna go eat. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Oh, I'm gonna go find a basketball.
On the way, I remember that was jokes, because on the way,
I'm gonna go back.
I look back and like, I'm just gonna go into Starbucks. Like, alright, see you in a bit. I'll see you there. Like, peace.
I'm just gonna go here. Shit, I'm just gonna go this way. And so Prince framed it in the best way, and he just turned around and he was just like, all Nate's friends are main characters. There is no surprise that we can't get to where we're trying to get to, because no one is trying to
go. If you want to go, just go.
Point B is the beach.
Yeah.
So I'll see you there, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll see you there
and
if I get there.
Lost.
So I don't think it's a masculine energy thing.
Life is gonna happen in between.
It's not a masculine energy.
Okay,
It's a your friends kind of energy, and we're all the same in that way. Like everyone is exactly the same in that way, which is why everyone bonded immediately.
Yeah.
If we're gonna talk masculine energy, what was amazing was when I first got here, I could kind of see this, like everyone was trying to be like, do you know what I mean? Like, just be cool. Like, just be cool with me. Like, don't be weird. Like, don't make things weird. Like, straight off the bat, like, just make things cool. And everyone tried to make me feel comfortable immediately. Yeah. Like, I could actively see people trying to be like, make sure she feels all right. Like, make sure she doesn't feel like this. It was so cool to see.
I don't feel like they were actually innately thinking, no, what, I need to make her feel like she's here. It was just like, she's here, so what?
But it wasn't that though. It was genuine. Like it was so open. It was like arms open.
Yeah, no. That's what I mean. It's like by default, it's just arms open rather than.
But so maybe it's how they did it, or it's how I took it as a woman, because I just felt immediately like, oh, this is nice. This is so nice, man. Like it was so cool. And maybe they would have done it if I was a man. I don't know. But like I can only see it through.
Well, to be fair, like I feel like they would have, because when I look at the sort of the timeline, it's funny because so you were the latest, and then. There's maybe two more, especially, well, maybe three actually, like uni friends Nathan and them, like, like, you know what I mean? Because also they didn't necessarily, actually, no, I think they did, because they came to visit
No, wait.
during uni.
What do you mean?
No, look, so what I'm getting at is some of them didn't fully know each other.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of them
Yeah.
making you feel okay. So even they were, it was calm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it was nice to kick it with the homies, and the pleasant surprise was Jid.
Yeah, man.
Because we've dropped Jid quite a lot on here. That was part of the clues.
If y'all didn't know, I've been dropping Easter eggs left, right, and centre in this show.
I cracked it though.
So what Lawrence and Prince organised during this trip was a surprise mystery gig to go and see Jid, or JID, because he goes by both of those things. I've never known an artist to go by so many different names, well, two. But JID, Jid. They kept calling him Jid in Barcelona, so
Yeah.
I guess his name is Jid. So we went to a gig, but like you had no idea this was happening. And so that was so cool in terms of like how to organise a cool thing to do, like a cool activity to do. So we saw Jid. My question to you is, how do you find a surprise? Like, how did you feel going to like an airport with no idea of like what's actually happening, where we're going, where we staying? Like, it was so out of your hands, even in terms of like, so if you go on a holiday somewhere, you know like which airport you're going to, you know where the apartment is, you know how you need to get from A to B. Like, if you're going somewhere, and as all of us, as main character energy, we always in control of like where we're going. And you were so wildly out of control for a lot of that trip.
A lot of it, but here's the thing. I knew we were already going to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Like, I cracked that code. And then as far as the other stuff, maybe and maybe not. But at the same time, knowing my friends, I kind of know that, you know, I gotta play ball. Like, I gotta, like, there's certain things that I knew by default. It's kind of like, I feel like it will happen. So
do you mean play ball as in like you just got to run with it, or do you mean literally play basketball?
Okay, no, literally.
Both of those things happened.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, like as in like literally play basketball.
Yeah.
Like playing basketball in Barcelona, that was sick.
Yeah.
That was actually a nice day.
Yeah, no, but pause, come back to it because we're gonna get there, because that day was so nice. I need it to be on camera.
And it wasn't even planned like that. It was just like this is the yeah, that was the motive from the beach. Sorry, just to patch it up a little bit.
Yeah, but we'll go back to it because that day was great.
So,
being in control.
It's the knowing that I like to think my friends know who I am, that I'm pretty chilled, but at the same time, I will do what I want.
Yeah.
So, that understanding of, I don't really know. Okay, how am I surprised? I'm just going to simplify it, really. I feel like I always crack them, so I never get to the surprise stage.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, like that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It's like, my brain, because you know what? It would have been so sick if I got there and I didn't know it was Jid and he just jumped on stage. That would have been sick.
That was the plan.
But that's the thing. I asked the question in the car, yo, are we
Yes,
going to a concert?
you asked too many questions.
Yeah, like my brain was. That's the thing. Like I wasn't like, okay, let's figure this out. Not even like I actually thought, no, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
my brain just figured it out.
Yeah.
Like, oh snap, okay, I guess I figured it out. Because even similar to going to Barcelona, well, I feel like I'm not gonna snitch on any of the homies, but all the homies just kept letting that one slip every time. Like, yo, can't wait for Barcelona, bro. Like every time we talk, like, damn. Did you already know we're going to Barcelona? I'm like, yeah. I mean, someone else mentioned it, but you just did too.
Yeah.
So it was just like, you know what? Yeah, I kind of know where we're going. So I guess the surprise was Jid, but even that one, I cracked it before I got there.
You cracked it minutes before. Minutes before.
Yeah, like that's what. So close, because it's because I asked the question, and it was just pretty much.
In that taxi, you were like, "Are we going to a show?"
Yeah,
and Forte was like, "No."
But it was that no
that no was a lie.
That no just told me, dude, this is a lie. I don't even know what to give you right now.
And then the whole taxi went silent, like.
That's what my brain is just like. Nice? My brain is just doing the math. It's making up different scenarios. But the one that made sense is the fact that you've been listening to him. You've been fanning out over Jid quite a lot. And when we were there, we're listening to Jid quite a lot because I was like just making mental notes. Even on the drive to the airport, we're listening to like 2-3 songs came on Jid. And like all those things just started adding up. Like, wait a minute.
God damn it.
Wait a minute. we cannot be going to a club at 7:30. You know I'm not going to go in there at 7:30 if it's a club.
None of us are going in there at
There
7:30
you
to a
go.
club.
So the only thing, it's a concert. And then my brain went to, wait a minute, if it's a concert, who's on tour that I actually like?
So do you like working things like do you like that? Not actually doing but trying to work it out. Is that is that something you kind of enjoy doing?
Low key. I mean, to be fair, I have all those puzzles sitting behind the
It
camera.
is true. A lot of them are broken. That's why they don't work.
No, it's because...
No, it's because they're broken. Like, they're broken.
Sure. So yes, now like
So
I
you
find
quite
joy.
like that?
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like there's an element of therapy in it. I don't know. I just find it a bit exciting.
Have you ever done an escape room before?
Yeah.
Did you escape?
Yeah, I think no, actually, we didn't escape. But when we cracked it, basically, you had to wind. It's kind of like a dynamo. I don't know what you call it, to turn on the light using a bike. But the light wasn't working every time we wound it. It wasn't turning on the light. That makes sense. So it was broken. So we got out anyway.
Is that bullshit? Was the escape room broken?
No, the thing to turn on the light to actually complete it, because you have to wind down some sort of it's a bike wheel. You just had to like wind it,
Right.
and then the light will come on.
Right.
It's in Manchester, like just like near northern quarter somewhere. So
Okay.
yeah, had to do something with the bike, but that thing just wasn't working because it needed momentum to transfer energy to actually turn on the light. So the sensor wasn't working. So it was just like, yo, and they came in like, oh yeah, oh sorry.
Oh, right, okay.
No, we didn't just decide, yeah, it's broken. No.
Sounds like it, like, oh,
no, it was
broken,
them.
guys.
No, it was them.
Okay, cool.
It was them. But yeah, so yeah, no, I do enjoy that. It's also distracting, and I feel like
Because I wasn't too sure how you would have, like, that's one thing that I wasn't sure about as the trip was being planned, and as everything was kind of getting put into motion, was like how you would take not knowing things and like not being.
I enjoy the unknown because that's when my
That's what I
curiosity
wasn't too
peaks.
sure of. And
Nah,
then
but my
as soon as I
curiosity
kind of
peaks.
saw you, like, you literally got to the airport and you were just like, yeah, it is what it is. You had no boarding pass, no nothing. You were just like, are we going this way? Yeah, okay. Like, that's when I realised that, like, yeah, your friends know you well.
Yeah, but actually speaking of the airport, I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm going to tell this story backwards. Like, I'm going to keep it real with you. I did not like seeing you getting patted down.
I need to blow my nose.
That was.
I get so
Damn, I know it's an emotional situation.
No, I know,
but
I'm just getting upset about it, and I just need to. No, I have a cold. I'm just gonna blow my nose. Yeah, put that there. One second.
Tea break. It is the longest it's ever taken.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. It's usually this.
Because now I'm looking. Wait, did I use hot water? Because have you seen that episode of Gordon Ramsay, when this woman puts cold water in a pot? It's like, I thought it would boil quicker.
His face, his lack of words to say is like.
Yeah, like,
You're a trained chef.
You thought.
I thought it would boil quicker, chef.
In what realm? Oh, Jesus.
No, that looks so weird.
But see, I feel like those things are the things that remind me that, you know what, common sense isn't really common to everyone.
It's just sense.
It's just sense of some sort. And yeah.
Every day I struggle more and more with the term common sense because I'm common where?
Yeah. That's
Common sense is breathing. That's what I have, is breathing and blinking and going to the toilet.
Oh, sorry, I know. It's like I'm playing games. I'm just side to side. Sorry, I just need to. Spillage. Little spillage. Good. But no, like, yeah, common, yeah. It's an interesting one. It's kind of like general knowledge. It's one of them ones.
Yeah.
But what can you
Just
do?
not so common of the common senses.
Of the senses, I hear you. But no, speak of common sense, I guess if you go through an airport, the security. Oh, sorry, we're back. Tea break for all. But yeah, no, like, yeah, common sense. I guess it's common sense that there has to be some element of security at an airport. But honestly, watching you get patted down, to be fair,
In Barcelona, this lady patted me down. I didn't make it through security. I got the full works.
Do you know what? I'm gonna shoot the universe some bail, right? Because I think we made too many jokes about it that we created it. Okay, I'm not saying we have the powers, but you know what I mean? I feel like, because on the way there, we didn't joke about it.
No, on the way there, it was the most chilled Liverpool airport. Shout outs to how chilled you are. Like, that was
A1.
That was easy. Honestly, I never thought I never thought I'd shout out an airport in my life, but Liverpool, top notch. So no words were spoken.
Yeah, no.
Barcelona on the return, because we just were feeling ourselves, we just had the time of our lives. Walking through the airport, it was like, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do? I put my shit down there. There's liquids in that bag. You're going to have to find it. I put my shades on at one point in the queue.
Yeah, you did, because it was like, you're the mule. Like, what are you going to do? Put the shades on.
You're the mule. Yeah, so we were saying shit like that. Naturally, I was taken to one side to have the whole pat down, the whole works, the full shkaboodle.
Yeah, that was, I think when it's done to, well, maybe for me, it was like, it's one of them and it's another random one. But then watching someone else, it's like, raw. Nah, that's not cool, man. Like, really? That's the homie. Like, how you gonna do that?
Leave her alone. You had this face. You were looking at me with this face and was like, she didn't do nothing.
Like, she's clean. Like, to be fair, how? Okay, no, I'm not gonna go into how do you smuggle things because I have no idea. But come on, like,
your hair. Because she went for my hair first thing.
Yeah.
I think that's a way of getting out, especially in locks.
But I feel like there has to be smarter ways. You wouldn't just do that because I feel like that's just bait. If that makes sense? It's like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, there's smarter ways of getting stuff through, surely. But I don't know why we're talking about kind of smuggling right now.
No. It's because it's because you got searched essentially.
This is when we got through Liverpool. I was kind of surprised that I didn't get, because I'm so used to being patted down, like so used to that happening. So Liverpool, thank you so much. Barcelona, that made sense. When me and my brothers went to Tokyo and we came back, we landed back in Germany, and then from Germany to Manchester. And I remember being in an airport in, oh God, where was it? It was some kind of, I can't remember which airport in Germany it was, but like I got patted down, but like really, really intensely.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like one person did it, then another person did it, and then they told me to stay where I was, and then this other woman came in and did it again, and I just remember my brothers just kicking the fuck off in an airport. Like, what the fuck? Why are you doing? And I was like, you're making this worse. Like, I know you love me, and I know this is hard to see, but you're making this so much worse. So you turned around in Barcelona airport, and your face was like, and I was like, don't do it.
I was like,
don't do it. Because you just let me smile and just, and this is why I hate, again, another shout out to Liverpool Airport. I hate airports. I hate being told what to do. I hate all the stupid rules. I hate you checking all my shit. Why must my liquids be in some tiny little plastic bag? What's the difference? It's all going to go back into the same thing anyway. Like, I don't like...
I can just like lift them and show, oh, this is all of them. Right.
There you go. Or you put it through the scanner, because it's going through there anyway, and you can just see it. That I don't like the rules of an airport. So usually my emotions are pretty high there anyway, because the whole time I'm just telling everyone to fuck off.
No wonder you lost the bet. No wonder you lost the bet.
I lost the bet. I lost composure. I was all over the place. But I was in Liverpool and I thought I was happy. It was chilled, man.
But no, like...
so I don't like the bureaucracy of an airport. But on the way back it was funny to see your face reaction to me being done dirty. Yeah, it is.
Maybe to be fair, maybe someone's gonna think we're making a big deal out of it. But that's the thing. It's just like I know what it feels like. I mean, growing up, 5-0 used to pull me over all the time. It's like, okay, one of those. But at the same time, I know I started driving when I was 17, and in Belfast there wasn't that many.
No one drives at 17, but no one drives at 17, right? It's like there's a niche of you guys that drive at 17. And you all drive nice cars now, because you've been driving for a while. But there's a niche of you guys who drive super young. Like, I passed my driving test at 22.
Fair enough.
You 17-year-olds, just babies on the road. This is crazy. I pull
No,
you
but
over too.
what's worse, me driving at 17 or someone rolling around in a moped at 16?
You're both in the same category.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
No, we're not.
Moped
Like,
at 16, car at 17.
I don't like mopeds, and sorry to the moped riders.
Why?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it needs more engine. I don't like the sound, like that's what I mean. But I like bikes. Like
Kawasaki?
yeah, that's a bike name.
Yeah, that's a bike. Well done.
Yeah, like
They sound a bit chunky though, right?
well, it depends what bike it is, because in an ideal world, I'd have a 200cc.
Oh, a monster of a...
No,
Okay.
like not even, like it's a dirt bike, 2-stroke, like not a monster, but like yeah.
In my mind, I saw like the back
No, it's a
drift,
scrambler.
like the back wheel drift out. It kicked up some dirt. Like that's how I saw it in my mind. It was...
Yeah, that's basically that's one of those ones.
Yeah, okay.
Get on-
Would you never get a bike?
So, Mama kind of like said I shouldn't, and because it's kind of to be fair, I'll make it make sense. Mama said I shouldn't get a bike,
Okay.
and I kind of believed her and said,
Cool.
"Alright, fair enough."
Sorry, Mama.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it works. Sometimes like Mama's just gonna drop that bar. It's like, damn, you didn't have
Yeah.
to say that.
Yeah.
Like her saying, "Don't get a bike because they're really dangerous, and I wouldn't want you on ones." Like,
What are you gonna do? Be like, well, I don't give a damn. Like
exactly.
you don't get a bike.
this is where my, I don't know, maybe superstition, because we always talk superstition. Well, sometimes it's the fact that when I broke my ankle, I didn't believe I'd broken it. I know someone's gonna say, "No, dude, your ankle's just broken."
Yeah.
So it's funny actually.
You thought it was just a big bruise.
Actually, I was going to Barcelona actually when I broke it. But anyways, yeah. So I broke my ankle, like it just went sideways, and I strapped it up because usually I just strapped myself up, thought I was fine, and then couldn't walk. So I I was really messed up. And then I went to Argos, got some crutches,
Yeah.
and then carried on living.
Why is that so funny to me? I went to Argos, got some crutches. I didn't.
Yeah, because I thought, you know what, I need to keep my foot elevated. I can't put weight on it. I can go Argos, grab myself some crutches. I'm already patched up. So anyways, Mama just kept saying, "No, go get it checked. I think it's broken."
Yeah.
Like, Mama, don't. Why are you saying it's broken?
Why are you buying Argos crutches before you be into the doctors?
Because
anyway?
I know what's wrong with me.
Did you?
Yeah. Because the cast
No.
pretty much did the same thing.
But you didn't think it was Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, anyways, Mom
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, but like
Yeah.
it's broken." I'm like, "Mom, don't, why you gotta say it's broken? it's not, like, this is only day 2. I'll live."
Look, Mom, now it's broken.
That's why. So going back to the bike, actually, no, I think I would get a bike. Sorry, Mom.
No.
No, but
You won't.
like,
Don't say on camera. You just got to show up in one. Like you.
yeah, true that. Sorry, I'm joking. I don't know why I did that. Actually, yeah. Side note, I'm actually experimenting on myself. So we're at topic hopping, but we're gonna go back to shout out the homies, like to give the homies some flowers, because I love how you all are main characters. But yeah, I'm experimenting on myself because I sleep earlier with these on. If that makes sense.
No.
Okay, so sometimes I would stay up till crazy hours.
Yeah.
Just like, because I usually have them on when I'm editing, but when I finish editing, let me say maybe around 11, 12, I just like take them off.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll stay awake longer, but if I keep them on the whole time, I'll actually feel more tired and actually be able to go to bed.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm experimenting on my...
Why?
Because I want to get up early.
Why?
Oh, damn, what's with the whys? I want to get up early so that I can win the morning.
Hey, nice.
That was corny.
Nice. It was real trash, but I really like it.
I don't know. It's because I thought,
really
you know what, that's
liked
a
it.
perfect answer. But yeah, no. Like outside that, I feel like because I have 9 to 5, I want to capitalize on my awake time.
Yeah.
And usually I'm at A1 in the mornings.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
So you are a morning person.
But yes, but at the same, I don't know what type of person I am. I'm talking in like a night owl or a morning person.
It's hard to be both.
See, I'm a mind over matter.
It's hard to be both. Even with mind over matter, it's really hard to be a night owl and an early bird.
Yeah, but
Because
that's the
both
thing.
those
See,
birds are very tired.
that's true. That's true. But that's the thing. Like that's what I mean. Like when I sleep, if I'm gonna go to bed, let me say around 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'll get up in about 6 hours.
Yeah.
I usually try to get my sleep like 6 to 8 hours. So that's why I'm trying to go to bed slightly early, but get up.
What's your
early.
early?
What's my early? I wanna get up at 5.
Okay. So
But
what time do you need to be asleep at to make that work?
to make that work, I need to be in bed around 11. So usually,
Cool.
so basically, I'm kind of tamed it to like my bedtime is between 12 and 1. But that's what I mean. Every time I take them out, I feel like I then stay up until maybe like 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like, oh man.
So it's like you're doing this shift. If you take these glasses off, you're shifting back to a different focus, which keeps your brain more alert. 'Cause it's like, okay, we need to like refocus on what's happening here. Whereas this just keeps you organically tired.
Yeah,
Interesting.
To an extent, yeah. But obviously, like I've discovered this through editing, because I would edit like for a while, but then after I finish editing, I'm just sitting there just watching music or watching TV.
Yeah.
I'll drift off easily.
Yeah.
Than when I'm not. So yeah, that's an experiment. I know it's not a fact. I don't know, but like these are just blue light filtering.
I think some people listening to this might be like, "Whoa, 6 hours? Like that's all you really need?" And I kind of wish I would have reacted that way, but like I think we're quite rare in the fact that we don't need or usually have that much sleep. So we're having this conversation like. I just want to include the audience in this for a minute. Like, if y'all think that 6 hours is crazy, and please let us know because.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
because we don't. Patterns, of everyone that I kind of know, we're the ones who have the shortest windows of sleep. Minus Barcelona though, because I feel like I was getting up really late in Barcelona just because.
See, I was up early-ish. I was like, I don't know. It's like, okay, here's the thing. I feel like I have an issue. As soon as I wake up. Which is typically like my.
Sorry, you just did the eye gestures of waking up. As soon as I wake, sorry, that's funny.
I don't know. I just end up just getting out of bed. I just know that it's over with. I'm not getting any more sleep, and that's like even my body clock. It's quite. Sometimes I rate it because it's quite like it is the 6 hours.
Yeah.
It depends how far you push that.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. I'm trying to tame it. Push it this way a little bit. And also just because I feel like I'm curious to know what that's going to be like. It's just curiosity. Just let me just freak it.
And that's the best way of doing something. It's not with this crazy motive, like I want to achieve this in my. It's none of that. It's just like I just want to see what happens if I do that.
Yeah.
And I like what you said with your body clock means that you can just wake up. So if you're getting up at 5, then like okay, then I'm just going to be up.
Yeah.
I can't do that unless I have a reason to. So I need something written down. Like okay, I'm going to get up. I'm going to drink coffee, I'm going to read 10 pages, I'm going to go for a walk. Like, those are the things that I'm going to do. If I have that in mind before I go to sleep, then I will absolutely get up whenever I need to get up. Like, tired or not, then I'm awake. I'm not going to go back to sleep. Whereas if all I have to do is just go to work, and I'm like, I kind of need to be in at like 9:30 today. 9:30 to 9:45 to 10 is the time that I can get in. Yeah. Best believe I'm getting in at 10, you know? Like, I need, what am I getting up for?
Okay, maybe it's also the fact I just feel like I cannot have something to do.
You can't not have something to do.
Yeah.
Or you cannot have something to do. What did you say?
I can't not have anything to do. I know it's double negative.
Yeah.
But
you need something to do.
Kind of.
Okay.
But okay, there's different levels to this, but in my brain, like even like just getting up and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go chill on the balcony or whatever. Like to me, that's something to do. It's like I always want to do something. Yeah, no. Let me say, like, I always want to do something. Yeah. So even if it's me saying, you know what, I'm just gonna get up and just come chill on the couch. That's me. Like I don't know if it makes sense.
It's as small as that, isn't it? Like just give me a motive. Like what's my next move now? Exactly. Otherwise, I'm just like paralyzed in this like. Yeah. Do I just go back? Do I just try and go back to sleep? Because that's the thing.
When I'm just laying in bed, I'm like, to be fair, I could be doing ABC. Or I wonder what ABC. What about ABC? I'm just like,
yeah.
but I'm not really doing anything.
Okay,
Then it's
that's
like
cool.
the curiosity. Then it's like, I just go do it. Then it's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's an element.
Cool.
And I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm being too transparent. Something weird happened. Maybe like, okay, maybe it's weird in my brain. Okay, I'll tell you what the type of weird it is. It's a type of weird. Oh, did we ever say we're gonna speak about this or not? One of the episodes that we didn't say the episode number.
I don't know, but
I'm not sure if I should. Oh crap!
now I'm intrigued. No, now you have to.
Okay. Episode 13. Remember the whole conspiracy behind 13?
Yes.
And weirdly enough, we didn't say on that
yeah.
episode. I don't even know why we didn't say 13, but okay. I'm gonna take.
Just for context, if anyone didn't clock that we did this, episode 13. If you go back and watch it, we never actually. Sorry, were you about to say this?
Yeah.
I'm just giving context.
Yeah.
We never actually said the words like "Welcome to episode 13." And if anyone has any sort of conspiracies about the number 13, the fact that we didn't say it, we just think is really interesting because it was totally accidental that we didn't introduce the episode as number 13. And then we just thought back and we were like, wow, that's the only time we've ever not said the number of the episode.
And then next it's like, oh, hotels don't have like the 13th
hotels
floor,
don't have a 13th floor. Hospitals don't have a 13th floor. Like it was it was super interesting.
Oh, I'm getting shivers. Sorry.
Whoa. So yeah, that's the context. What were you gonna say?
So that's a bizarre mind. Thank you for painting the bizarre mind. So I can't remember. I was talking to someone. You know what? I mean, the creator knows that I mean well. But anyways, I was talking to someone, or maybe it was you. I can't remember. But anyways, I was just talking about usually like the mornings, like just talking about my typical day, and I spoke about something that I realized, which it took a while. After that, I took note of it. Actually,
Was it with Nima?
It might have been, but actually, it reminds me. Do you remember the time we're trying to play with the universe and the speed cameras and trying to clock that?
Yeah.
So basically, I had one of those moments, but not really. Well, I feel this one was deeper because in the mornings I do my
Animalistic stretching.
Yeah, and then my mantra outside the balcony,
Yeah.
just like being grateful of whatever, life, existence.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Why don't you say prayer?
Why do I not say prayer?
Yeah. You said mantra just then, but you pray, don't you, in the morning?
Yeah. It's a prayer, but I don't know. I don't know why I don't say prayer. I just prefer just saying it's a mantra. Yeah. I don't know. Because prayer sounds like, I don't know. Actually, I never do. I just call it my mantra. Anyways, I just prefer.
Sorry, I just clocked this. So
Yeah.
if you're watching this, is just gibberish. I'm really sorry, but
there's
just
no
clocked
context.
that you've.
But anyways, every time during my
Sorry.
my morning prayer, I would notice that for some reason there was always a bird. Every time I'm saying it, there's just a bird.
Yeah.
Until I spoke about the bird, or
No
saying. Exactly. Until I spoke, that's when I spoke. If it was name or maybe it was name, and then I spoke about it, and then the following day I'm like, "Where my birds at?" And then
You see it now.
Yeah, and then it forced me into reflection and also like just understand like, you know what? Wait, have I turned this into like a quick meetup with the understanding, or trying to, because I ended up questioning like, wait, do I now need confirmation from the bird? No, it's just a bird that's created, but I created a symbol out of it for no reason.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, the following day I seen 3 birds. Like, well, not the following day, but like throughout that reflection period, the following time I did it, or when I took note of it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I detached from like, you know what, no, this is my moment.
Yeah.
But it was always nice just to see a bird, but like, let's be present. And then soon after that, I seen 3. And then I started chuckling to myself. And then I had those moments, which was... Yeah.
Honestly, I love those moments so much. Yeah. And I've not had one of those for a minute. But I love those moments because it's not about the bird, it's about you having those thoughts. It's nothing to do with the symbols, it's to do with that conversation. As soon as you have that conversation, job done.
Yeah, see, exactly.
On to the next thing that you'll notice. And it's like a subtle build up until it's like, wait, what? And then it's like you need to have that internal reflection again.
Yeah, because it felt like, well, throughout my thought process was, wait, did I just like take it away from what it was to just like a routine? It's like, am I just now just saying words out of routine? It's like, I know what's going to happen. I'm going in with expectation. But
is it just wordplay?
is it just wordplay out of just sometimes as humans we do things just automatically out of
like
habit,
a system, like a routine.
Exactly. So it's like, and then funny enough, throughout that, and then I started like, no, let's come back, let's be present. And I sing 3. Then I laughed with myself on that day when I sing 3.
There you go. It's a reminder of like, level completed.
Well, it's not, I wouldn't say never completed, but it was one of those ones. But at the same, it was nice to see 3. It was quite cool. But coming back to France.
Can I bring it back to Barcelona?
Yeah.
What was your highlight of the trip?
My highlight of the trip? I don't think I have a specific one,
How dare you?
How? Well, I do dare. Only because, you know what? I guess the highlight was being there with the homies.
Nice. I knew you were going to say something deeply beautiful like that, but I want specifics.
Okay, so I feel like they all sort of brought... There wasn't a day that I went to bed and thought, well, this was shit. Sorry, mama. I think that's the best way to put it. There wasn't a day that I thought,
well... so nice. I had a bad day.
Even the day that I was throwing up all the way through Barcelona.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this man was ill. This man was ill on the morning of the second day.
I don't know what it was.
You don't know what it was? I know what it was. Yeah, he drank. And then drank and drank and drank.
To be fair,
this
like
man
you
was
said, there was a bar.
Gin and juice made. You had a cup of gin at one point, and it looked like this Renaissance painting because like all your friends were speaking to you. You had a cup of gin in this hand, and like this lady was behind you just pouring cranberry juice into it, but you weren't even looking at her. You were just looking elsewhere. It was...
Yeah, because I had to do that because it was basically cranberry juice and gin. It was just like, it was pretty much gin.
Yeah, there were already a full cup of gin. Like, it was like a whole cup of gin.
It wasn't, like, no.
You were
See, that's the thing. Once again, it was
You're
nice.
in your bag. It was main character energy.
But
it was great.
Here's a fun fact. I might quit drinking. I shouldn't say that.
You shouldn't say it. You should just do it.
Yeah, no, but like, now is my ego getting over me? Because remember, I just did it. Now I feel like it was easy peasy, overland. I quit all processed things. Was like, yep, aced it.
Lent has... So the easiness with Lent, once you get into it, is that it has a deadline. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
No, but I took it further.
know you eased your way out of it, and you didn't immediately drink because you enjoyed the benefits.
Yeah.
But you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And if you're gonna say a big statement like I'm gonna quit drinking, you shouldn't say it. You should just you should just do it.
Ego
You said it.
I got excited.
Said it.
I'm only human.
I'm seeing you with your gin and juice and your cranberry lady just behind you, like he goes.
No.
Tableside gin and juice.
That was nice. See, once again, like, do I have a highlight? Because that was nice too. Like,
or do you just find balance somewhere? Is what you're saying basically? You haven't got balance somewhere. Okay. Yes, you were throwing up around Barcelona, but that was just one day.
Yeah, but see, I feel like it was also part of this being. If that makes sense. Okay. No, I'm not going to go into that. We'll talk about it some other time. But it's it's enjoying the unknown, essentially. So there was no moment that I was like hanging with the homies was I can't think of a specific one. Like I said, seeing the homies and kicking with the homies, even though I do see them every time I go home or every time we do something.
Yeah. But collectively, I feel like you've never seen that group of humans together before.
Well, you've never been around.
That's what I mean. You've never seen that group.
So
of
that's
humans.
A highlight on its own.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And then to the activities, and also, like you said, the fact that we're all main characters to some extent. The fact that we're all doing our own main character things. No one caught feelings. Okay. The highlight of the trip is no one catching feelings.
Yeah. No one was upset that things weren't happening the way that things like. If you're here, you're here. I think.
Do you? Boo-boo?
I think the most 2023, the coolest, most 2023 thing I've seen, and advice for anyone who's like going on a trip with like a big group of humans. Not even be nice. Literally, Lawrence turned his live location on, and put it in the WhatsApp
Oh,
group
yeah,
chat.
sorry, yeah.
That is the smartest shit.
Yeah, just every time,
honestly,
just
I
drop
was
it.
like, oh my God. You can put your live location on for like 3 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah.
So if anyone's like chilling at the place and you want to know where everyone is, you just check someone's live location. It's like, right, okay, we're going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the coolest. Honestly, that was
Yeah.
just like the most simple, like, interesting use of technology. And I know it was, he just did it so casually, like, I'll just put all my live location in there. I was like, whoa. I would have just been like, right, we're here now. Now we're here. I just really like that.
Oh, no, like, because then
Track
you have to keep
me.
up. Yeah, it's like, catch me if you
I thought it
can.
was really, really cool. And it was because of that, the one thing that I feel like I should have done on that trip was just get a fucking bike. Like, I really wanted to cycle.
Yeah.
And we got to the cycling place, and then it was just like, oh, do you know what? Like, there's this many of us, this many people need to bring the bike back tonight. I should have just got the bike.
So you tried to conform.
I just tried to make it easy for everyone.
For who? Make it easy for you.
I know, but to be fair, the taxi was easy for me too. Like, it was easier. But
only to find out how
on
the
the
taxis
third
actually
day,
work.
when I looked at like how the cycle lanes worked, I was like, I've just got it. Like, now I've just got it. Like, the cycle lane runs straight down the middle of the road. So you're right in the middle of traffic, but you have a whole divide next to you. So as much as I was like, you should have got a bike, I am grateful that I didn't, because I didn't fully understand how the roads worked.
At the same time, there's also other ways to learn. I mean,
just do it.
Yeah.
Like, here's me and A&E, like, hey guys, live location's on, so broke my legs, but we'll see.
All right, we might come through, we might not. Time will tell.
You guys have a great night. We'll miss Jid, but have a great time. Yeah. Honestly, my highlight was Barcelona parks.
Oh yeah, to be fair, that was dope.
Barcelona and your parks.
That was dope.
It's a country which is hot enough for people to utilise, take care of, and really get to grips with what a park is and what a park can be.
Yes, they actually understood
They
the
really
assignment.
get a park.
Like, and they nailed the assignment.
Yeah, nailed it.
Actually, not really.
Okay, go on. Just burst this bubble that I was building.
They kind of nailed it, but the courts.
A bit slippy.
surface, yeah.
Change your shoes.
No,
Change your shoes
it's
or
not
playing barefoot. I'm sorry,
because-
you're not going to come for the parks.
No. Wait. Here's the thing. I wasn't experimenting on people. I was watching people.
Yeah.
Everyone had the same issue. So
Was
it's
everyone
not the shoes.
slipping?
Yeah.
That's actually quite bad. All right, okay.
Yeah, everyone was slipping. It's just like a matter of maybe I slipped more than you, but you
So
still
it just
slip.
needed like a little bit of gravel, or it needed a bit of paint with texture in it.
Yeah, some sort of texture, just so that it's not as slippery, or at least brush it, because I feel like the
Yeah, I
dust.
just brushed it, yeah.
I feel like the dust gathering over the surface just.
It was stupidly hot though. Like, could it just been because it was so hot that it was like, just let them have it? Just let them have it.
Temperature-wise, would it affect the surface? No, because it's concrete. It's just the finishing of the concrete.
That's what I mean. The paint, so the varnish could have softened.
Well, someone. Sorry. Yeah.
Just,
there you go.
do you know what I
So
mean? Like, maybe in the cooler times it's great. Okay, Barcelona parks, right? So you guys said we're gonna make our way to this basketball court, and I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm in a pair of Birkenstocks. I'm not gonna play, but like the park's here and the beach is there, so it's like really, really close.
Yeah.
So my plan was to just go to where you guys were going, to the courts, and then just go straight to the beach.
Yeah.
Just so I knew where you were. So it's like, okay, know where you are.
No,
I'll
to
see you
be
in a
fair,
minute.
that's what you said. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna go there and grab some water, and then I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
head to
so
the
I like
beach.
grabbed water
He
fuel,
never
brought
left.
waters there, and then I like sat down on this bench. So there was like a little bar thing on this court. So it was like
Yeah,
3
kinda,
courts,
yeah.
skate park. Then like just
Volleyball
before
court.
we'd walked into the courts, there was like a whole group of people playing bingo, which I looked in
Yeah.
the shade of the
Oh,
trees.
yeah.
It was so cool. There's people in
Yeah.
hammocks as well. So I was like, oh, this is nice. Then I went and sat down on one of these giant benches, went to the bar, got these guys some water, took you all some water, then I was like, oh, you do food here, cool. And there's a nice shaded spot here, It's cool. Oh, okay, may as well just turn Shazam on as well, because you've got jams. You've got jams that are playing. Then I drank my bottle of water, I drank a Fanta lemon, and was like, oh, you don't get Fanta lemon in a can like you do in Spain in this country.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. They put some, like crack in that Fanta lemon. There's just something delicious about Fanta lemon in a hot climate. And then I went back to the bar, and she was like, what do you want? And I was like, what do you actually have? Because I've just been
What
throwing
you
things
got?
at you, and she was like, do you want sangria? And that's when I just thought,
Like, oh, word.
you got sangria. I did ask
Okey-doke.
for some chips, and she gave me a packet of crisps, and I was like,
Nice.
not what I meant, language barrier,
It's
that's
fine.
okay. It's
I ain't mad
absolutely
at you.
fine.
Just give me
It's
sangria.
salty and crunchy, like that's okay. Honestly, what a vibe that was. Like, it was the
Yeah.
coolest
music. And to
It
be fair,
was
the
the
people,
coolest
like
thing.
not even just like the location, because you know what, a location can look dope, but the people could just be
Trash people.
and different experience.
Yeah.
But like we just, well, to be fair, I guess maybe that's the element of sport, just playing with randomers, and everyone was super
Yeah,
chill.
you played with
And-
people from all over the world. You couldn't even speak to some of the people you were playing with, or
Yeah.
you could just speak through the language of a ball,
Yeah, it is
which was
just
wild to watch. That was crazy
Yeah.
to see.
I
It's
feel
the
like that's
universal language.
Yeah, the universal language. But yeah, like no, that was fun too. Like, see, that's what I mean. All of it had its. Yeah, the trip was a highlight. It was a highlight, and also actually, yeah,
And the street art.
yeah, the street art.
Oh god, like I just couldn't get enough
Yeah,
of like how creative the people who live in that city. They're so creative, and I don't know what the rules are, what the laws are, because it doesn't seem like these are like commission-based murals that are being done. This is just people who clearly have more time to do this. This is what I couldn't work out. Like, what's the law on the street art in Barcelona? If anyone knows, please let us know, because
did you know what?
they look like they're spending time doing some of these things because they like take up a big amount of space. Whereas here, they usually like one color, really quick tags.
Yeah,
And there, it's like they got like 4 colors, 5 colors. They got metallic paints out.
I swear I could be wrong, but if the 5-0 catch you with
Let's see.
spray paint like that, sometimes they may confiscate it.
In Barcelona. Or
No.
Here.
No, in Belfast anyway. Yeah, I feel like there's something to do. But anyways, in Barcelona, I feel like there's an artist from Barcelona. I'm gonna butcher this. I can't remember his name, but I feel like that kind of what pushed the art in Barcelona to be like that, and made it more welcomed. Does that make sense? I can't remember who it is, but it's a famous painter. Apparently, he started his trade in Barcelona.
I just read there that even though it's illegal, you won't be stopped. So it's the same thing as their, so I've heard, their marijuana rules are. The whole decriminalized idea of things that happen in Barcelona is...
The rules are way too vague.
Yeah, they're well vague.
Like, especially for someone who's been stopped for nothing, and then to have vague rules. Come on, buddy. Like, no.
Where it's like, yes,
Give me the law.
the street art is legal, but finish what you're doing. We'll leave you to it.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
How long is it gonna take me? I might grab a quick coffee and then I'll beg you after.
Yeah, but this thing, I might grab a quick coffee and I'll come check out when it's finished.
Yeah, if it's not great, I might take you in, but
yeah, you better be making something cool.
And
So
to be
like,
fair,
yeah,
they
it's
do make some
illegal, but everyone knows that you're not going to be stopped. Whereas here, it's illegal, and it's all about who spots you doing it.
Yeah.
Because someone might just be like, all right, either way, you're going to get stopped. They're going to stop you from doing it. But if you have someone cool, then it's going to be like, all right, just stop. Just don't do it. Whereas
Like,
if
yo,
someone
fam,
is
I
having
can
a
see
slow night, then it's like, right, you're coming with us.
Time for action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need some action, and I need to bring someone into there.
Whereas if the rule here was like, okay, it's illegal to do it, but no one's going to stop you, this place would look so much more interesting. Like, Barcelona just looks cool. It just looks amazing.
Yeah.
There's art everywhere. Like that video I have of you, Lawrence, on that thing that just says bored. That's clearly someone's tag is just bored. Because when I look through the videos, because I think I videoed every piece that took my attention, I tried to do like a small video of it. And bored comes up like, there's like 100 videos of just bored written in different ways. And that video I've got of you guys just looks, it's so cool. It's not even about you two, it's about the artwork. You're just there. But it's
like we were just accessories.
It's lovely. I really like it.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, you know what? It's one of those ones, and actually I sent you a video about it.
Yeah,
like,
you did.
It's a place I live,
Yeah.
One of those.
So the
like,
thing was like,
I'm
don't
gonna
say it, don't say it, don't say it, I'm not going to say it. I could live here, you know? Everyone said that.
Yeah.
I could live there.
And to be fair, like you were giving me flowers about me working the room. I gotta give one of the homies those flowers, because I guess maybe we do have quite a lot in common. But SP, that's my role. Like that's my G. Like
He's my idol.
Like
I love him.
yeah, that's SPeasy. SPeasy.
Yeah.
Like that's I mean, everyone else knows their role. They're all main characters. But like, no, like
He is the ultimate main character. He spends time with like he would just show up at the perfect possible time because everyone was everywhere all the time. He's everywhere. Like he was it's like he has like a time turner. Like he could just be everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like he spent equal time with every single member of the group. And like I feel like somewhere along the line everyone could say they had like a really nice moment with him where they just had like a really nice conversation. And he had
tried
that
growing up with him. Yeah.
It's like I firmly understand exactly why he is like right here. But is that where your heart is? That's what I'm trying to say. Right here in your heart.
Isn't it too high?
Not too high.
Yeah, no, you like when you went there and I was thinking, yeah, you were there and I'm thinking.
Okay, so he's not in your collarbone. He's in your heart.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to find my heart.
You just tapped out like.
I got distracted.
Can you hear me?
But no, to be fair, you know what?
Yeah, it's a really
honorable
cool
mention
movie.
to all the homies. Like, there's no point like listing all of y'all. I mean,
should we do like a credits thing that just rolls?
They just keep rolling. All the homies that were there, like. Yeah. Nah,
yeah.
Like,
It was cool as hell. It was so nice to meet everyone. And yeah, I'm just really grateful to have been like asked to have been involved in that trip. With all the premeditated, like, oh, what if they think I shouldn't be there because I'm a girl? And what if they... Fuck all that.
Yeah.
I am so grateful to have even been, like, thought of in terms of, like, yeah, obviously
you're
you
the
come in.
homie. Like...
Yeah, but I know. But, like, for that to be said, and for that to be like, oh, it's been actioned. It wasn't even a question.
You've made it past the 365-day mark.
But that's in the grand scheme of these 15-year relationships, it's nothing. It's nothing. I realised on day one of this trip, I was like, oh my God.
No, like actually, to be fair, like you said, this is just like the transformation of my existence.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. So I guess you mean in this form, because to be fair, I guess maybe. Yeah. Actually, here's a question: could you pinpoint? Because you know the way, well, some say, show me that person's friends, I'll tell you what type of person he is. Have you? Yeah. No. That's your question. Well, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
In the sense of, I don't know if you've heard the saying. It's like, yo, show me your friends, I can tell you what type of person you are.
Yeah.
Is it applicable in this one?
Yeah, but if I take it one step deeper, I can see how everyone there has needed you, rather than like how everyone there has framed who you are, because you're very much like, I'll do what I want. So no, I don't really see. I can see the timestamps of like when things would have made so much sense and how there's been this kind of shift, but it's not really because everyone's still here. So, but I can see how everyone has needed you in their existence and why everyone who showed up and who was able to show up.
I don't think they needed me.
I don't know about that.
I don't think they needed me.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they do. And even more so, the fact that you don't even see that, I think, is why I'm going to just remove that.
I don't think they...
Do with that information what you will. Because I don't think you'd be the... So that's why even there was like a pause before I even said that, because it was like, I don't think you're going to take this. But, yeah.
They're going to leave comments. I never needed you.
I don't need this, bitch.
Yeah, now it's open season.
No, I can see it. I can see it from both sides of things, but more so on the side of like... Yeah, just the fact that, of course, your lives have interlinked at some stages. Mm-hmm. I think I'm doing a long-winded way of saying yeah.
Okay.
I can see that. It was really, really nice to see. Yeah. There's so many characters in that group. So many characters in that group, and every single one of them was amazing. And there was one night before we went out to Jid that I walked out into the room and everyone was like, "Ooh, you look good," and it was just it was so nice when it was like I'm one of the homies. Yeah. And one by one, everyone walked in and everyone was like, "Yes, outfit." Yeah, it was so cool.
And that's why I changed my clothes, because I was just gonna. I was wearing this top
because you didn't get the reaction like, okay.
Yeah.
So
I walked out and it's like, "Oh yeah, are you ready?" I'm like, "Yes." Like, is that what you're wearing?
Are you gonna get changed?
Really? And then I started scanning around the room. I'm like, everyone looks A1.
Both outfits were great.
Yeah.
Both outfits that you showed up in were great.
To be fair, they're my typical outfits because I don't like. I just like.
Yeah.
Even right now, all I need was sneakers and I'm wearing that outfit.
Yeah. Boom.
But yeah, it was just like, okay, all my homies pulled out.
I I think that's when I saw you like, what is happening?
That's when like all the math, and the only thing that made sense was a concert. But whenever I got shut down, there was confirmation that yes, it is a concert. Because it's like, you know what?
Because you got
all my
shut down,
homies,
the shit is
everyone
right.
here is expressing themselves based on how they dress. They're dressed how they...
It was cool to see that, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone looks totally different, but everyone still looks very uniform. Like, everyone looks so united.
Yeah, no, it's like, I know your bag when you go into a concert.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
everyone
like
got
colour.
Everyone got tucked in the concert bag. I'm like, I mean, I'm kicking back, I'm doing what I want back. Let me kick into my
You said you were going to
go.
go for a nap. Like, do I have time for a nap? And I was like, no. So what are we doing?
To be fair, like, I did go, I went into the, you know, the room just next to the balcony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went in there and the music was bumping and I closed my eyes and it's just vibing inside, and then it just opened my eyes like, yo, who is that artist? And it just pretty much just, yeah, that was the nap. And then after that, everyone came out ready. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go get dressed.
Yeah.
Because I'm way too comfortable. Let me get into concert mode as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
I see what's going on here, even though they might deny it.
I see what's happening.
I see what's going on. But nah, it was, yeah, Barcelona's cool. Played basketball in Barcelona.
Yeah.
That was nice. And also, like, even appreciating the homies. And, like, even before we started recording, I was just catching up with one of the other homies, Will. It was just nice catching up with him as well. Just, like, that's another thing that hit me. It's like, you know what? Hit up the people that are cool. Because, well, not even just cool, but the people that you want to know if they are cool.
Yeah.
And that goes for people that, like, okay, here's the thing. I've got one of the homies, I'm going to say his name because he was on the episode. Like, he couldn't find his phone. I mean, not find his phone broke, whatever. But I didn't speak to him for a while. Like, and it's funny because the day I realized that it was after Barcelona, and I thought, you know, I haven't spoken to, I wonder where he is.
Who?
Subs. Oh. And he just added me on Instagram. It's like, yo, did you know? I was just thinking about it. Yo, I wonder how my homie is. And then he added me, like, then we spoke, like, yeah, like, phone broke, and he just decided to just, like, lay low. He once again, the homies, sometimes we take things as signs.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, decided to take a time out, and, like, it's just like, oh, yeah, the homie. I'm like, yeah, no, I need to hit up the homies.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to Will today, just catching up. Just because sometimes homies might be going through something, and even just seeing them might mean something, because seeing my homies meant something to me.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of, like, time spent is love's language.
Yeah.
So, well, that's not my saying, it's actually Mac Miller. Or, actually, no, that's my saying. The borrowed part is the actual analogy. But it's, he says, time is love's currency. That's what he says.
You've got your own spin on it.
Yeah, I can't remember what I said.
You've had like a face of guilt, and it's like, that's not nice.
No, I can't steal that. But I can't remember what I would have stole, but the understanding of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So yeah, you all are appreciated.
Checking on the homies.
Checking on the homies.
I'm definitely going to do the art piece on that.
Checking on the homies, because sometimes they may be going through something, and you checking in on them just might be the fuel they needed.
Yeah.
To be like, oh, actually, I guess someone does care.
Yeah. And it's that thing you were saying earlier about just timing of things. You know, and it's like, he lost his phone. I did you on Instagram. Oh, just thinking about you. Mm-hmm. So you messaging them, which to you might seem random, to them might just be like perfect time of like...
Exactly.
Yeah.
And no, sometimes it's...
so you can be like that speed camera that we can see from your balcony. When it's always, when you just look out to the motorway, like on the horizon, it just...
catch something, it's like...
It just flashes, and it feels like you're doing it intentionally, then you'll look away, and then you look back, and it's like another flash. It's like... Anyway.
And then you enjoy the feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to do it again. The universe is like, Yeah, that's what happened to me. So I got humbled, and now I'm checking in on the homies.
Yeah.
See how life does.
Yeah.
You get humbled, like, what my homies at? Actually, I almost dropped the N-bomb, but you did in Barcelona.
I know I was drinking a lot, and I was feeling my ways. I dropped a hard N in Barcelona, and you were the only... Everyone else in the room was cool with it, and you were just like...
I was like, did that just... Wait.
What did she say?
Sorry, yeah, no, because I remember you said it live. We were sitting here. I can't remember because you weren't singing. It was a conversation. Because I can let it slide if you're singing. Because That's cool, but
I don't remember what the context was. I only remember the aftermath of being like, yours are the only eyes that's burning through my soul. What did she say?
It just stuck
Because it sounds weird coming out of my mouth, doesn't it?
No, but that's the thing. It was a casual conversation, like we all just talking, walking, blah blah blah.
No, it wasn't. It was it was used in a comedic sense.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I just don't know what I don't know what the concept
can't
was.
remember
Even
the
before I said it,
conversation.
I was like, "You're really gonna do this?" Ah, yeah. We sat on a balcony.
I feel like we're walking through somewhere. We're about to cross the road, and you said in a 10 round. I just feel my body turning around. That's the memory I have. Like, whoa!
I just remember you looking at me like, "What did I? Oh my god!" Yeah, I don't know what the context was, but I dropped a hard N. This sounds like you're speaking to a white woman right now, and it's like, and I remember hearing you say it, and I turned around like,
oh yeah.
I can't say it, but like I just choose not to say it. So when I do say it, it sounds kind of crazy. Anyway, you stealing Mac Miller's line.
Yeah.
You want to talk about music?
Oh right. Okay. Yeah, music. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk music. What have I been listening to lately?
What have you been listening to?
I've listened to a whole mix, and wow, when I say a whole mix, is the fact that I went back to my Zen music.
Nice.
I'm gonna go back to tying it in with the
Zen
birds.
1?
Yeah, Zen 1.
Nice.
Yeah, like not Zen 2. I feel like I was in Zen 1 mode. I feel like it brings up positive thinking when I'm in Zen 1.
Own it.
But yeah, Zen 1, that's what I was pumping anyway. And let's see. What was the song that stuck today? Oof, a few. Actually, Crown, which was maybe 2 weeks ago.
Lloyd Banks.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks.
Nice.
Yeah, that was it's on Zen. It's on Zen 1 as well.
I've been listening to that quite a lot because it's on.
Yeah, what you think of it? Like having digested that.
I can't stop listening to it. That's not true. I can stop listening to it. I've listened to it quite a lot though.
Mm-hmm.
It's not music that I would have listened to without anyone giving me some context behind it. I think that's one of those tracks I could have listened to and just like been like, okay, next. Like it wouldn't really resonate with me until someone that I know is like, yeah, I like this track because.
Oh right.
So now I think of it with like you.
Wait,
in mind.
are you studying?
God damn!
Are you studying me using the music right now? Like,
Absolutely.
To be fair, I do
Pause
the
it
same
like,
thing.
what does he think about this slide?
To be fair,
I wonder
yeah,
what
no,
he says about this
no,
slide.
that's true because I do that with.
You gonna
all the
say
homies.
fuck a lecture any more times, Mr. Lloyd Banks, or are you?
Yeah, no, that's true. I do that.
So I listen to that. But all of the tracks on the Why Are We Not Recording This? The playlist. I listen to them because of everyone who put them on there. Put them on there for a reason.
I feel like they do tell a story in terms of how everyone was feeling on the day.
Yeah,
like
of course they do.
Yeah, but yeah, no.
It's a little chunk of so it's not like this is how this person feels all the time. It's just a little glimpse into like how that person felt at one point.
Yeah, or that.
And I like
yeah,
that.
that particular. Yeah, it's very nice. Like I do enjoy the playlist.
Yeah, me too.
But I feel like we should split it into quarters.
We can do.
Yeah, I feel like we should split it into quarters. I'll think about, okay, there's a whole idea that I have in mind. That's a thought, so please remember that.
Because now we're on episode
quarters.
20, it could be like every 20 episodes, it bounces to a different thing. Because when you look at how much music's on there,
20
it's
episodes,
like, that's like a playlist amount of music.
Yeah.
Because
Wait, how long is a typical playlist?
My playlist is like 5 hours.
Okay, 5 days, okay.
Yeah. But then again, it's like, what is a typical playlist? Because some playlists are really short.
Yeah.
Some playlists are like, I don't know, like a monthly playlist for me is like 5 hours long.
Yeah. No, it's because I was planning something, and to be fair, it's inspired by a movie that you suggested to me once upon. Why I feel like I'm talking too much. Actually, that's one thing I'll say. Oh yeah, I'm recording.
We're over here plotting like, oh yeah, you guys are here.
No, okay,
Movie I recommend. I don't recommend movies.
Yes, you did.
Baby Driver.
There you go.
What did
I don't recommend movies. Baby Driver.
I talked about that movie today to a customer at the market.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can't remember what the context was.
Yeah. So yeah, no, also the fact that I was saying, I feel like now I'm just talking too much, it's because even seeing the homies just gave me fuel because the homies were very supportive and very well. It's nice to like when maybe it's not even an assumption. If the homies say, "Nah, dude, I don't really tune in that often. No love lost. I don't."
Yeah.
But the fact that all of them are tuning in, like
Crazy.
I mean, but that's the thing. That's on the flip side is the fact that they are the ones. I think it was the episode after recording with Nima. We were talking about how it's impacted how you talk to your friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are the same people that
we're talking about.
We're talking about that it's maybe amplified or maybe introduce other conversations.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also the fact that they tune in.
Yeah.
It's like, because I never really talk about the pod with the homies like that.
Neither do I.
We just talk about just life and our human experience. And then, anyways, I'm drawing too many parallels and some of them don't even make sense and all it keep doing is draw circles and spirals.
Look how many circles are on the table.
Yeah.
Can you actually see this in the
probably not. Yeah. Oh, unlucky. For your
nice
eyes only. It's
Yeah,
one of those
yeah,
moments
that's
for your
nice.
eyes only.
I like that. I only just noticed that. Like, wow.
Yeah, because I'm always just spiraling. Because hence why I said I talk a lot.
Yeah.
And the reason why I said I talk a lot is because I feel like the homies gave me fuel. You know what makes sense? Like, when you're doing something, which goes back to episode 14.
Mm-hmm.
Episode with Jalja.
Yeah.
It's like, tell people when...
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
There you go. So, the homies gave me fuel. And maybe that's also why I'm on Zen
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm also on Zen 1, because I guess it's also I'm on go time.
Yeah, yeah. There's a very energy-fueled body of music that you listen to with Zen 1.
You reckon?
If anything, it's not Zen at all. To the outside perspective, to you it's Zen, which is super interesting, but to anyone else, Zen is like, come down, feet on the ground.
That's my feet on the ground.
That's wild.
Well, to be fair, you met my friends.
So I hope
that means
wild.
something.
Like that's
I hope that means,
do
I
you
don't
think?
know if it means anything. Yeah. Well, to be fair, you're one of them, so yeah.
I understand. Yeah. So Zen 1 is what you've been listening to at the minute.
Yeah, that's what I've been listening to.
But what's your track though?
What's my track?
Because you said Lloyd Banks.
I did say Lloyd Banks,
but he already said him.
Yeah. No. He's not gonna. I was just kind of tying things. I like tying things.
Yeah.
But anyways. Track of the pod is Sober Up by Mr. Joe Budden.
Okay.
Yeah, that song.
I'm not gonna drink again. I don't need my gin juice. Sober.
That's not what he's saying. Oh, you really need to listen to the song.
Because now it's like, maybe you should stop drinking if your track of the week is Sober Up as well. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. That's quite a link.
It's quite a link, but it's on my Zen music, so that should paint the picture as to what it actually
is. Yeah, what is that? About. What it feels like.
What it feels like. And it's... Yeah. Weirdly enough, my Zen music make me grateful. Like those songs.
Sick. That's how it should make you feel.
Yeah, so that's why it's like, if someone says it's not really feet on the ground music, I'm like, it's like...
It is to you. Yeah. That's the beauty of us as humans.
True that. But it's Sober Up, featuring Crooked Eye. Crooked Eye is... I think he's changed his name now to King Crooked. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of... it exists in the realm of King Von. Is it King Von? Kung Fu Kenny, dude, bass jacket. It's in that realm. Actually, no, I so want to play music.
We don't know what the rules are because there's the 3 strikes and you're out rule on YouTube.
Wait, I know. It's not even for YouTube. It's because I want us to try doing something. I told you I'm talking a lot, and this because the homies gave me fuel, but let's just go with it. Fucking why not?
If you're watching now, you're just part of this
the conversation
discussion.
So I was thinking we could put one ear. We listen to each other's track.
See, that's way better because what we do is we just sort of like...
Yeah, and then we go to it and we listen to it, and then it's like...
Then we listen to it in our own time, and it's like,
it's like it's no longer in the same realm. So should we sample that today?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Sorry, now I'm excited. I just hope my battery's not dead.
Oh, can we play? Are we going to cut this out? Thank you. Are we going to cut it out?
We might not. We might have a tea break, or might just see weird faces just bumping their heads.
Because can we just put it on the speaker?
No. Oh, we might cut it out. But like, I
if we
also
cut it
want
out,
to
can
get
we
the
put it on a
facial
speaker?
expressions.
Yeah,
I also
okay.
want to get the facial expressions. 'Cause,
Okay.
oh,
Let's do this thing.
my phone. Yeah. Like, this is when people go get themselves tea, and this is just for my own like enjoyment.
I like this.
This is for my own enjoyment. No, I'm just gonna go Zen. It's gonna take a long time. Oh, there it is.
Hey, it's going to take a long time.
Track 4. Okay, let's go. Too loud?
It's okay.
Cool. So really just, sorry.
No. I feel like the point is conversation. I've heard this track before.
Yeah, it juxtaposes the, anyways. No, don't do the tune. We can get, because it's...
Just realised. How old's this track?
Early 2000s. That's just throwaway bars. The second verse. Ooh. I mean, sorry, the third verse. That's Crooked Eye. Ooh.
Did you miss the first verse? We missed the first. Did we skip the first verse or just the introduction?
We kind of missed the intro, but like even the first bar was cool. But
Verse coming up now is Crocodile.
yeah. Oh no, sorry. I
You
told you it's a long
lying
song. I
ass.
lied. I told you it's a long song. I'm sorry about this bar.
Oh my god, I remember going through these lines where it was like honourable discharge, eh? Okay.
Do you know what? Actually, do you know what'd be sick? If the viewers actually just tune in as well, just play the song for yourself and then come back after. Well, depending on how you watch. I'm making it long. Sorry, okay, fine. I told them.
No, but like that would be great. Ideal world.
But I would do it if
I would do
if
it
I was
too.
tuning in. Be like, yo, this is a song recommended. This is your time to listen to it too. But then when do you know when we're back?
Yeah, Did he just say vagina?
Sorry?
Did he say the word vagina just then?
He might have. No, he didn't.
Bad dude.
Oh, I love this bar. So I'm just going to take it to one bar and that's it, over. I know this is probably... It's okay, we'll take from there. I actually almost posted that bar yesterday as one of, like, there was a photo that I took. What was the photo? I can't remember, but I almost posted that, and I thought, you know what, it's gonna sound really ignorant if you don't know who I am. You're probably thinking, whoa.
Is he?
Well, not ignorant in a bad way.
Everything okay with you? Vomit in the kitchen sink, not talking to a shrink because you don't care what niggas think?
You're getting used to dropping the N-word.
I really am. I'm with the homies in Barcelona. I don't give a shit.
But yeah, that was the that was the track of the app on my side. Oh, app. What? Why did I say app? Anyways,
that's just a
episode.
figure of
I don't know. Why am I doing that? What's your track of the week?
Can we play? Okay, track of the week is
Search it up. There you go.
very different,
Because I feel like
but it's called "Stuck in the Middle" by Green Tea Peng.
Before you play, why?
Because Green Tea Peng is incredible, and I love her so much, and I want to get her on an episode of the podcast if she wants to.
Yeah.
It just makes me feel nice. It's a really good track. The artwork on the album is actually it's a single, but the artwork on the single is like really type heavy, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it in my brother's house. What was it? No, my brother was playing FIFA the other day, which is so weird.
Oh yeah, FIFA soundtrack.
FIFA soundtrack is always it's always incredible.
Dope songs tucked in there.
So like I went around the other night, we had dinner, and then he started playing FIFA, and I was like, okay, weirdo. And then this track came on, and I was like, okay, weirdo, like what is this song? And he was like, I don't know, like they only put the soundtrack on when the game's loaded, and he was like building a team or something like that. And then I Shazammed it, and it was Green Tea Peng, and I just thought, who does the FIFA soundtrack? And why do they know who Green Tea Peng is?
I feel like
I want that job.
Yeah,
I want that job. So yeah,
I'd love the homies to be on there, but I just don't know the hooplas of going through it.
Hoopla.
Why did I say hoopla? Like, what's happened to me? Now I'm saying hoopla, I'm saying apps. Like, what the? Anyways, go
Anyway, Stuck in the Middle, Green Tea Peng. Here's the track.
Ooh. That bass line.
Isn't it lovely?
Ooh. I'm curious about her dress style. Sorry, no, I'm just curious about like what she would like.
Picture what she looks like.
I feel like I've already nailed it.
I don't think you have.
Okay, I'll tell you which round. Erykah Badu round. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. Semi.
Yeah, I feel like I can. Yeah, I'm not like there's something not surprising. Yeah, boom, I got it right there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like with the hint of Amy Winehouse. With just
that's her voice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Erykah and Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
It's like a London Erykah.
Yes, it is. I almost did a weird hand gesture.
Can I do that?
I think
What
might
are the
not
rules?
have focus. No, but we're gonna pull up the album anyway.
Oh yeah. Love her.
Nah, she's sick.
It sounds timeless as well to me. This. And I feel like they keep doing that bass line differently every time. They do like with so many instruments.
No, it's a groove.
Strings, isn't it? I love this. I love this addition to the music segment. Yeah. Of course, episode 20 is the episode where it's like, yeah, let's smoothen this out.
I told you I'm freaking it.
Yeah.
I mean, I told you we're freaking things. Like, it's just freaking it up, just because it's not interrupting anything. And I hope you all tune in to the music. If you're not in for the music, because music is a big part of us anyway. Because also it's going to give us a win. Ooh, did it? That was cheeky. That was cheeky. Did you hear that? Did it?
Yes, I did.
That was cheeky.
And this is just on FIFA.
Well, I don't have the new FIFA. I haven't bought FIFA.
The new FIFA?
Well, FIFA comes out every year. So, I mean, as in let's
about
see.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my track of the week.
Nice. I mean, it's already in my liked songs.
Hey, nice.
Yeah. You don't want to know how many liked songs there is.
I don't want to look at the people who
it's still
just have the
loaded.
Look at this, man. Stuck in the middle. Fuck all, y'all.
Just get out. Yeah, that's.
No. What is this? What are we doing?
We're doing everything because it's like over 6,000 songs, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna, because now, yeah, close to 7,000. Dang.
Damn.
But I shuffled them. Oh, yeah, we spoke about how I listen. But yeah, this was a quick recap / giving the homies flowers, even though certain parts felt like I was getting the flowers. But
Take all the flowers, man.
yeah,
Take all the flowers.
Yeah, but
Hand a couple petals out here and there.
Yeah,
But take all the flowers.
Yeah, but nah, for real though, the homies are appreciated, and I mean, I'd like to think you all know that. I mean, even though it sounds like I'm talking to the homies, you are included. Like,
I'm just sitting here with you like, yeah, I hope you all know that.
Yeah. But
yeah.
no, the homies are appreciated because, like, I mean, they are what influenced what you see today, including you. I guess there's an element of sprinkles from the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Not that I'm going anywhere, but I'm still here. But you know what? Give flowers too. Oh yeah, I guess we already said tell people. We're quoting the previous episode.
Tell people when they did a good job.
Yeah.
You did a really good job. Look at that turnout in Barcelona, man.
Likewise, you all did a good job.
You try and call yourself a lone wolf. Well, where? I'm sorry, where? You got a whole pack.
Oh! So I was about to say howling, but that's another one. No, but this is another weird one that, like, for some reason, all the homies, we have tendencies of howling. It doesn't matter which timeline you're in.
That is true.
Howling is involved. And the fact that you said, no, what, before we record for another hour or so. Homies.
That is true.
Peace, love, and wisdom. Thank you for joining. Oh, yeah. Also, if you know that, I feel like we just alienated the whole audience.
Homies, the ones we know, we love you. We don't know you.
Yo, if you homie adjacent, if you tune in, you homie adjacent.
That's really lovely.
Yeah, so
Adjacent.
peace, love. Yeah, adjacent.
Yeah.
Sorry. Peace, love, and wisdom.
Bye. That was nice.
Episode 20.
Episode 20, and now we listen to the music in the thing.